Hello, it's day 21 of our Pilates Advent Calendar, and we are going to have a really lovely 10-minute workout today. We have a brand new word to focus our efforts on, and it is going to be sequence. So we're going to be practicing some really lovely, quite challenging exercises and then flowing them all together in a lovely sequence. And it's one that you can do again and again. So it's a real core strengthener, makes you feel really lovely and lengthened. It gets lots of movement through your entire body as well. So we're going to be starting in lying down. So I'd like you to come down onto the floor and just bring yourself into your relaxation position to start with. So you're lying with your head flat on the floor, your knees bent, your knees and feet hip distance apart, and your weight going down evenly through the back of your head, the back of your rib cage, and the back of your sacrum. Make sure that your knees and feet are hip distance apart. It's really important just to get a lovely start position. And we'll do a few pelvic tilts to find neutral. So imprinting your spine and then arching away. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your jaw released as well. Try not to hold any tension through there. I'm going to practice our single leg stretch to start with. So find your neutral spine and pelvis position, and then we're going to come up one leg at a time into our double knee fold. Take your knees apart and your heels together, and extend your hands so that they're either side of your knees. Let's come up here into our curl up. So rolling all the way up, we're going to breathe in here. As we breathe out, we're going to lengthen one leg away. As we use our hands to draw the opposite knee in, inhale to swap, and exhale to lengthen. So we're inhaling to swap, exhale to lengthen, bringing your toe muscles in at all times. Super. Breathing out, using your hands to draw that knee in rather than to maintain your curl up. And if this is too much, you can place your head back down on the mat anytime you need it. So breathing out and out, keeping those toe muscles coming in. We've got one last one on each side. Keep that little nod of your chin. That's going to protect your neck. And our final one, then bring your knees back in and place your head down onto the floor. And just give yourself a little stretch here. Okay, so now we're going to take this into a double leg stretch. So a little bit more challenging. You're going to bring your legs up once more. Heels together, knees hip distance apart. Extend your arms now so that your palms are facing down at mid-thigh level. And come into your curl up from here. So we're going to move on the inhale this time. We're going to inhale to send our arms and our legs away, reaching through your fingers and through your toes. And as you exhale, circle your arms around as you bring your knees back in, back to hip distance apart. So we're inhaling to stretch away, exhale to circle and round. Well done. If this is too much on your neck, you can place your head down and do exactly the same. Just focus on that lengthening of your legs and that beautiful movement through your shoulders. So really nice for opening up your shoulders and your chest. Working on your coordination, your alignment, and your breathing as well, and your core strength and stamina. So pretty much every Pilates principle. Great, we've got two more here. Inhale to lengthen away, exhale to return, and our final one, inhaling and exhaling. Bring your knees in, place your head down, and give yourself a little rest here before we go into our next exercise, which is going to be our crisscross. So lengthening yourself down once again. This time our head is going to be heavy in our hands. So let's place our head into our hands, elbows up towards the ceiling. Neutral spine and pelvis once again. It's really important that you find that position. And then float your legs into double knee fold. I think you can see a theme here. Okay, we're going to come into our curl up. This is our start position. Breathing in. And as we breathe out, we're going to rotate our spine to one side as we draw the opposite knee in. And lengthen the opposite leg. So I'm rotating to my right. I've drawn my right leg in and I've lengthened my left leg. Inhale to return to your start position. Exhale to rotate to the other side now. So this is working on the obliques, the transversus abdominis, the rectus abdominis as well. All the muscles that form the waist and support your spine too. Also working the hips on the pelvic floor and your glutes and your legs. So there we are, lengthening away. Inhaling to return back. Really feeling that core connection. So make sure your toe muscles are coming in rather than popping out. We're going to do two more normal ones like this. And again, super. Last one before we make it a slightly faster now. So just challenging your coordination. So we're just going to flow and flow. Making sure you're still fully extending through that leg. Breathing out and in. Good. 2 more to each side. Keep your head home in your hands. Maintain that basket work of your arms around your head. Last one here. And then once again, bring your knees in, place your head down, and take your feet back onto the floor, one at a time, before lengthening your arms out down by your sides. Let's take our feet to hip distance apart now. We're going to go straight into a lovely spine curl. So keep your gaze going up towards the ceiling. Lengthen your arms down by your sides. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, let's rock our pelvis back, imprinting your spine, engage your glutes. And one bone at a time, start to lift your spine off the floor, lengthening your knees away from you until your hips are nice and high. Make sure your hips are rising level with each other, pausing here. And then we're going to melt back down, one bone at a time, all the way down, passing through to neutral. Super, let's go again. We're going to breathe out, rolling back, imprint our spine, lift up one bone at a time. Feel that strength, the posterior chain of your body, posterior line, working super hard here. And lengthen back down. We're going to do 4 more of these. So you're going to breathe out to roll all the way up, feeling how you're peeling one bone at a time. So no big lifts of your spine. You're really trying to get that sequential mobilization here. And keep your shoulders relaxed as well. Now, if you want to make it harder, you can float your arms up as well. So your hands aren't supporting you on the floor anymore. You're now really working on that deep core stability. And we have our final one. Rolling all the way up. Core muscles coming in, glutes working super hard, and lengthen back down onto the floor. Okay, so we're going to do 2 now with some arm circles. So make sure you're not going to hit anything. And then we're going to roll up once again. Breathing in as you float your arms all the way up and back. Exhale to circle your arms around, getting that lovely movement at your shoulders once again. And lengthen down onto the floor. So now we're opening out the front of our chest. We're getting some really great work for our posture here. And you can float your arms back as far as you can. So if you can reach the floor, that's great. If not, don't worry. Just take them back as far as is comfortable for you. But just make sure that whilst you do this arm circle, you're keeping your hips really nice and high in the air. So you've got that contraction of the posterior chain of your body, meaning that it's really nice and strengthening. So send your knees away from you. We have 1 more after this. So let's go into our breathing once again. We're breathing out to roll back, lifting all the way up one bone at a time. Inhale to float our arms up and back towards the floor behind us. Exhale to circle, keep your hips nice and high. And lengthen back down onto the floor. And then fold your knees in one at a time. Well done. Okay, so now we have the fun part. We're going to put all those exercises together. So we're going to do 2 of each, providing that I can remember it. And then we're going to repeat that once more. So let me just check what we're doing. And we're going to go again. So feet and knees hip distance apart. Let's float our legs in one at a time. Core muscles working hard. Extend your hands either side of your knees, heels together, knees hip distance apart. Come into your curl up. Let's go straight into our single leg stretch. So breathing in to prepare and out to exhale. Using your hands to draw your knees in. From here, take your legs back to double knee fold. We're going to go into 2 double leg stretch. Inhale to stretch away. Exhale to circle and return. Inhale to stretch away. Exhale to circle and return. Keep your legs there. Take your hands behind your head. Head to heaven in your hands. Let's go into 2 slow crisscrosses. So breathing in and breathing out and in. Bringing that knee in towards you as you rotate. 1 slow one to each side here. And let's go 2 fast to each side. Using those legs, really lengthening through those legs, using your core as well, coming back through. Place your head down, arms down by your sides, legs down one at a time, and straight into 2 normal spine curls. So make sure you neutral spine and pelvis before you start breathing in. Breathing out, roll all the way up one bone at a time. Send your knees away. Feel the back line of your body working hard. Pausing here, lengthening back down with control. We're going to go again. 1 more normal spine curl. Try not to rush. Just make sure that you're lifting at one bone at a time. lengthening back down. And now we're going to go into 2 times with those arm circles. So rolling all the way up. Inhale to float your arms back. Feel that openness through the front of your shoulders and your chest. Exhale to circle your arms around, keeping your hips high. Lengthen back down with control. And one more time here, rolling all the way up, trying to make sure your hips are going up level with each other. Floating up and back. And circling back around, lengthening down through your spine. And we're going to go one more time into that sequence. So neutral spine and pelvis. Bring your knees in one at a time. Heels together. Extend your hands either side of your knees. Come into curl up, breathing in, breathing out and out. Lengthen that leg away. Pull those knees in towards you. Let's go into 2 double leg stretch. Inhale to extend. Exhale to circle. Super. Inhale to extend. Exhale to circle. Keep your knees there. Take your hands behind your head. Let's go into 2 crisscross. Breathing out and in and out and in. Core connection at all times. Out and in, out and in. Pause here. Bring your head down. Lengthen your arms down by your sides. Place your feet down one at a time. Get ready for 2 normal spine curls. Breathing in. Breathing out, imprint your spine, use your glutes as you lift your hips high in the air. Pause here at the top. Coming down. Woo, let's go. One more time, breathing out. I can definitely feel that I've been working quite fast now. Hips go nice and high, lengthen back down. We're going to go into those arm circles. So breathing out, coming all the way up, hips nice and high. Inhale, float those arms back. Try not to hit anything. Exhale to circle. Lengthen back down. And we have one more here. Rolling all the way back. Lifting up high in the air. Bring your arms back. Circling around. Lengthen back down onto the floor. And lengthen your legs away from you. Take your arms behind you and come into that gorgeous stretch. We're going to come up to sitting now. Any way that suits you best. You can come into a roll if you wish. And let's sit. Ready for our 2 final breaths. So run over a little bit today, but never mind, it is nearly Christmas. So let's breathe in, breathing out, reach your arms all the way up to the ceiling, reaching through your fingers and press the air away. And one final one, breathing out, reaching through your fingers, press the air away and give yourself a nice clap. Well done. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you really enjoyed today's flowy sequence session. I'm going to be back tomorrow for day number 22. So I hope to see you then and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.